Canon did something shocking a few years ago. They made a new lens mount. They called it RF. Nobody knows why. Maybe they just looked at the keyboard and thought, yeah, those two letters look confident. And ever since, photographers new and old have been asking one question: should I switch to mirrorless? Or will my old EF lenses burst into flames if I try? Spoiler, they won't. They will work perfectly. You'll be fine. Look at this. I got my EF 400mm 2.8, my 7200 f 2.8, and yes, technically I also have a 16-35 f4, but that's the one filming me right now, so you'll just have to imagine it. All of these lenses, every single one of them are EF, not a single RF lens inside. And they work flawlessly on my mirrorless bodies. I keep hearing people complain about having to use an adapter. Oh no, it's inconvenient. I don't want another piece of metal between my camera and my lens. Right, because what you really want then is to suffer and take worse photos just out of principle. That makes total sense. The EF RF adapter is literally just a small metal ring. It adds about the same amount of weight as a biscuit. It doesn't affect image quality. It doesn't slow anything down. You screw it on once and then you forget it exists. Honestly, I lose more time trying to remember where I put my lens cap more than the adapter. And the results, your EF lenses, they actually feel better on a mirrorless body. Autofocus is sharper, faster, way more confident, like you just got a gym membership and a life coach. These new mirrorless autofocus systems can track eyes, faces, cars, birds, players, balls, planes. If it moves, it's being followed. It's like your camera turned into a highly motivated stalker. So I've shot entire sports events with all of these EF lenses on a mirrorless body, and it feels like the glass got a second wind. My 400mm suddenly feels like brand new. The 7200 tracks players like it's trying to predict the future. They're the same lenses, they're just on steroids now. Now, sure, RF lenses are newer, faster, sometimes sharper, and definitely more expensive. They come with control rings and stabilization that costs roughly as much as an emotional support animal made out of gold. But unless you're obsessed with having the latest thing, you don't need to rush. Your EF lenses already do the job beautifully. So when people say that they're waiting to switch because of their EF glass, I think so you'd rather keep a slower camera with worse autofocus because you don't want to use a small adapter. That's like refusing to upgrade your car because you don't like seat belts. It makes no sense. So yes, go mirrorless. Your EF lenses will work perfectly. They'll probably work better than they ever have. You'll get better autofocus, faster shooting, and fewer excuses to miss or complain. And if you still think the adapter is too much hassle, then fair enough. Keep your DSLR, enjoy the mirror slap, and live your truth. But every time someone says, oh, I would go mirrorless if it weren't for the adapter, somewhere out there a Canon engineer sheds a single tear and then goes back to shooting 40 frames per second with perfect eye tracking. So what about you? Are you finally making the switch? Or are you still holding on to your DSLR like it's an old relationship that you're not quite ready to leave? If you have switched, tell me, how's it going? Are you happier now? Your photos look better? Do you sleep at night knowing that your autofocus can find an athlete's eyelash from across the stadium? Let me know in the comments. Share your experience and maybe together we can help the holdouts see the light, or at least the electronic viewfinder. Now, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel. It won't make your autofocus faster, but it'll make me feel something, which is rare these days. Mirrorless cameras are the future, so join now before Canon releases another mount just to mess with us.